shallow coastal shark species, but we've learned that they do venture out into deep water, and in years past, we've found out by attaching tags into them that they, in fact, actually dive down into really deep, really cold water.
How deep can they go?
They can go over 1,000 meters in depth, and the water temperature down at those depths is around 5 or 4 degrees Celsius, so about the same as an ice bath.
Holy smokes. Now, what was the question that you were interested in answering about these sharks?
One, it was fascinating to see a shark like this dive down into deep water. We saw that these weren't just occasional dives, they did this every single evening. Now, there are some fish species that we call high-performance fishes because they have specialized anatomy that allows them to warm parts of their body when they go and hunt in cold water. Most fish are what we call ectothermic, or commonly referred to as cold-blooded. That is, usually their body temperature should match
A growing disease threat.
They never acquire infection from the deer, so there's something about deer that seems to make them resistant to infection with Lyme disease.
And 2,000 years of guano and animal remains, digging into a well-used condor nest to understand the great bird's ecology.
Condors are there year-round. They were flying around and they were sitting just a few meters away watching us do this work.
Plus, 2 new technologies to make vaccines for COVID and other illnesses better, building a better homunculus, and hammerhead sharks hold their breath. All this today on Quarks and Quarks. Why would a fish need to hold its breath? If that's the kind of question themselves warm at that depth.
Yes, I wanted to know how they keep themselves warm at that depth, and also just how they're able to function at those depths, because you would think that by going into cold water, their swimming performance should decline rapidly to the point of actually being fatal for this species, because we don't see any evidence of how they could have been able to maintain any part of their body warm. You think that by diving down deep, they should have such a rapid loss of body temperature that would almost
Eating down there that makes it worthwhile.
down at those depths, there's a host of deep-sea prey. The prey of the week that we know that they're going for are deep-sea squid. That's because in previous studies, they've seen in the stomachs of scalloped hammerhead sharks the beaks of these deep-sea squid. As I said, we always thought of scalloped hammerheads as a somewhat shallow coastal species, but there's a distinct advantage in being your mechanism that allows them to do this.
That's a lot of trouble to go through, to dive to incredible depths, go through incredible changes in temperature. What are they eating down there that makes it worthwhile?
Down at those depths, there's a host of deep-sea prey.
Take the next right onto Greer Road.
That they're going for are deep-sea squid, and that's because in previous studies, they've seen in the stomachs of scalloped hammerhead sharks the beaks of these deep-sea squid. As I said, we always thought of scalloped hammerheads as a somewhat shallow coastal
Continue on
species,
Greer Road for 1
but
kilometer.
there's a distinct advantage in being able to not only use shallow coastal environments, but also to exploit deep environments.
Wow. So how did you go about studying this on a wild shark?
So we use what we call tag packages, and that is, I assembled multiple types of shark tags into one package. This would allow me to look at the shark's swimming activity, as well as monitoring the shark's body temperature and the properties of the environment that it's swimming through.
Wow.
섬 안에 있는 게 아니구나.
These tags on the shark.
여기
들어왔어?
네, 들어왔어요.
그래?
네.
In 500 meters, turn right.
아니요, 여기
And
이거
this timer is also
어디 있는지 알아서
the tag is on the shark. But eventually, when that timer counts down to 0, the band that attaches it to the dorsal fin will open up and allow the
다리
tag to
같은 거
come off the
건너는
shark's body and then float to the
네,
surface.
다리 건너는데도 다른 거기 있어요.
저 위에는 다리가
조그만 다리는
When we got the data, we saw the nights when they're testing their deep dives. Right away,
In 500 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
you would expect to see their body temperature drop immediately. That's not what happened. Their body temperature is actually held slightly constant and actually increased in some cases, even on their all the way when they're reaching the bottom of their dive at 800 meters. The water that they leave from the surface when they start their dive is around 26 or 27 degrees Celsius. By the time they reach the bottom of their dive, the water temperature is only 5 degrees Celsius. So that's more than a 20-degree change in water temperature the sharks are experiencing. Yet their bodies were still getting slightly warmer while they were on their way down.
시간.
When, while they were on their way down. When the water temperature is bottom of their dive, the water temperature is only 5 degrees Celsius. So that's more than a 20-degree change in water temperature the sharks are experiencing. Yet their bodies were still getting slightly warmer when That's fascinating because, like I said, remember, these sharks, we have seen no evidence of any of that specialized anatomy
Oh my
to
God,
keep
it's
parts of their body.